Hi there, this is my first review, and this game came out in the 2011 of the Xbox
You've
360.
arrived.
It's
Let's begin.
pretty much two game modes at this point. There's multiplayer, but no one really plays it, even when the game came out. We're not going to judge it on that. We're going to judge it on how it plays. So, in arcade mode, you fight all the characters. You fight all the characters throughout history. And that's it. Nothing special. Now you can tell this game tried to be a simulator but arcadey at the same time. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have one direction. It feels like it needs one direction.
You're not the only one I have to conquer
Sometimes
today.
you can do some stupid things, but it's not always the dumbest things that you can ever see from a video game. Now, what makes this game good is that each weapon has different abilities, different styles. Each character is different. Nothing's really too alike. They can be similar, but it's not truly alike. But the only problem with arcade mode was that once you beat it, it just turns into, well, this. That's, you got a weapon. Congrats. Thank you. Now we're gonna go to General's mode. General's mode is pretty much just like how you just take a land with a character, with pretty much, it's not characters, but it's like little numbers. You set up numbers, you place numbers, and then you just place them and you just attack. Attacking a castle is not the best thing you want to do, because if you pick a terrible character, you're not gonna win. I mean, sometimes it feels like each character is going to be each character. Not always, but it depends on how you play. You just pretty much just take the board, and if you take the enemy's castle, you win. And there's random castles in the area, and that's pretty much it. It's not the best game mode, but when you always attack a castle, it's going to end up like, well, it's gonna be like this. Yeah, that's how it is. Problem with this game mode, it was kind of a little hard to figure out. It's like you got 3 stages per each
the only one I have to conquer today.
for each turn, and it was kind of, each phases is kind of, you didn't get it, because usually when you end phase, that's it. But when he gets to your castle, or you get to his castle, you get a final battle. And if you win, it continues on. If you lose, well, that's it. That's all she wrote. I will say this all in all, it's a good game. Nothing special about it other than the fact you get to play characters throughout history, and that makes it great. I will probably give this game a 6 out of 10. That's been my review. That's it. Actually, one last. So, the sound in this game is pretty bad. There's really not much to do. I mean, for the sound, it's mostly just grunts and intro, outro, and the weapons sound good, but that's about it. I mean, all there is multiplayer and single player, and the single player is arcade and generals. There's not really much. Maybe one more game mode. Maybe something to make the multiplayer interesting, but really didn't do much. But I'm gonna give this game a 6 out of 10.